All right. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome, 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 wherever you happen to be across the world. Good morning. Good afternoon. Excited to share with you today. So we'll get started in just a minute, but I thought I would just welcome everybody from wherever you happen to be tonight, today, this afternoon. It's my pleasure to introduce to you about a company called Lev AI, Leveraging AI. And so today I come to you from Thailand, actually. So I'm a little south of Bangkok, Thailand. I've been here for about 10 days, just enjoying this incredible country. And one of the great things about what I'm about to share with you is you have the opportunity to put the future in your hands. And because you can make AI completely accessible, you can build a business anywhere in the world. And so today I'm going to focus on something that's really important, and that is what exactly is it that we're doing for people and for businesses? And what Lev AI does is it makes it simple for anyone, any entrepreneur, any solopreneur, anybody that wants to build a business or launch a business or grow a business to be able to do so utilizing our tool set. And now more than ever, you can build your own personal brand. I can tell you that it's so important right now over the next several years for you to take your collateral value, the assets that you've accumulated in your life. And what I mean by assets, the assets are the relationships that you've accumulated and the relationships that you attract. It's now never been easier to build a tribe, to go build a brand. And it's important because you're going to get compensated as the future continues on based on not only your talent, but more importantly, how you leverage the talent you have. And so what Lev AI does, we're going to offer an irresistible offer to you and anyone else. We're going to show you for less than the price of a cup of coffee a day how to absolutely seriously leverage your brand and business. Literally build it tenfold, 20-fold, 100-fold. See, millions and millions of people every single day, literally hundreds of millions of people a week, are typing into ChatGPT and other AI engines around the world to try to figure out a way that they can improve their proficiency, their profitability, their own abilities. And now more than ever, you can do so if you take a few minutes and you learn some new skill sets. See, your future is dependent right now on not only what you know, but how you leverage what you know. So this presentation is going to focus on three things, and millions of people will join us because of these things. First, AI is having a profound impact on your life and the lives of everyone you know. And it's undeniable. It's everywhere. Everywhere you turn on television, everywhere in social media. They talk about it on the radio, podcasts. It doesn't matter. AI is having an impact on your life. Number two, every business, every brand builder on earth should be using AI immediately. Now, the good news is hundreds of millions of people are trying, but there's several billion people on the internet, which means a couple billion more people will be using AI as easily as they're using their cell phone right now or a television remote control. And the only thing that's stepping in between them right now and where they're going to be is a little bit of time and your ability to introduce what we're about to share with them, which is leveraging AI in a step-by-step, paint-by-numbers process for entrepreneurs. And lastly, there's an unprecedented opportunity to earn income teaching other people about AI. So not only are you using it, not only should you be using it, but you can show other people how to use it and profit from that. See, the market potential is massive. The gig economy is already $500 billion. It's expected to grow by a couple $1 trillion more. And so the gig economy are people that work for themselves, working online. Maybe they have a YouTube account, a TikTok account. Maybe they drive Uber, or over here in Thailand, it's called Grab. Maybe they're out there having Airbnb. They have a side gig, on Etsy. There are so many different ways you could be making money. But now more than ever, the internet and your phone is literally an ATM machine, which is why the gig economy is going crazy. And the one thing everyone needs is talent and knowledge. And so what AI does is it takes what little talent you might have, it leverages that knowledge many, many, many fold. We're going to show you exactly how to do that. AI is having an impact on every business on earth, but the trillion-dollar entities, the Microsofts, the Teslas, the Googles, Nvidias, the Metas of the world, what they're trying to do is leverage billions and billions of people and saying, hey, we want you to do better. But the challenge with so many of these organizations is there's hundreds and hundreds of different AI accounts. Where do you get started? Who actually brings something to you you actually need right now? Well, we do at Lev AI, and that's the whole point of this presentation. You know, AI has been considered as something that's 10 times bigger than the Industrial Revolution. It's growing 10 times faster. In fact, some people say it's growing 100 times faster over the next 5 or 6 years. So here's the problems we solve. Every entrepreneur in the world is looking for a cost-effective tool to use, one they can use right now, one that generates leads, and one that actually converts the leads they have to business. And so what we do at Lev AI is we make building a brand and leveraging and maintaining that customer list, communicating with that customer list in your voice possible. And we remove the fear of failure. We're going to show you how to get started today for, again, for the less than the price of a cup of coffee a day, putting your business to work, your talent to work, your brand to work, and we're going to duplicate your efforts. Like right out of the gate, we're going to show you how you can use your own photo and literally turn that photo into an action hero for you. Now, if you're not interested in using your face or your voice, that's perfectly fine. You can use a library of avatars, but wouldn't it be cool if you could be in two places at once? Like here I am in Thailand, and then I have millions and millions of people that are interested in AI back in the United States. But there's also millions of people that are interested in Europe. And what's exciting about AI is I can be talking to you in English right now, but it can be transcribed into dozens of different languages and understood by billions of people, but I don't have to go on and learn the language. Now, here in Thailand, the Thai language is a little bit different. You know, it's not the quite the same that I'm used to. But what's so exciting about we're doing at Lev AI is I can talk in English, they can hear it in Thai. They can hear it in Japanese or Portuguese or English or Spanish. And so, wouldn't it be cool if you could give something a script about your business, maybe about your hair salon, maybe it's your car dealership, maybe if you're a real estate agent, maybe you have a restaurant, and you could give a script to a system and it could create an automated video on your behalf talking about your product and service, whether you are working or not, or maybe utilizing one of your staff members. Would you like to leverage your staff fivefold, tenfold? That's what LevAI is all about. So because of our services, we're going to again allow you to use your own photo or a library, upload that, speak in multiple languages, and use a bunch of other services at the same time. So let me walk through those services really quickly because you're going to want them. And the person that's watching this right now not only should want them, you should think of 5 or 6 of your friends that need them right away too. So number one, we're going to enhance your online presence. We're going to give you something that it allows you to talk to your customer more efficiently. We're going to show you how to instantly build a website, talk to those customers, and generate more leads on a monthly basis. So let me walk you through some of that. First, and as an AI social media tool, again, as I talked about, now more than ever, it's important to build brand. A few months ago, I decided to take the social media accounts I have and really put them to work. And so for my personal use, I wanted to learn all about TikTok and why is TikTok so powerful? Why are a billion people using it? Virtually everybody on TikTok wants to make money. If you ever wanted a sort of an environmental rich market for finding entrepreneurs and people that want to make money, it's on TikTok because virtually everybody on there wants to make money. And there's certain things you can do to share your story. There's certain ways you can create thumbnails. There's certain ways you can actually create what's called a hook. There's a certain length that a lot of people use to be successful on TikTok. But what's interesting is Instagram is a little bit different. So on TikTok, I can get on TikTok here in a couple of minutes, and if I start sharing over 20 or 30 minutes on live, they'll send me 1,000 different people to talk to. Like, can you do that in your own neighborhood? Well, you can on TikTok. Would you like to know how to do that? Well, we can show you how to create content and upload to TikTok. At the same time, you can create different content for Instagram. I'm in Thailand, as I mentioned, and I took pictures, hundreds and hundreds of pictures of temples and of food, because the food here is incredible. incredible. And just of the experience and the pickleball, I'm out here in some pickleball championships. And so what's interesting is on Instagram, I can create different thumbnails. And if I want to create 5-minute shorts for YouTube, I can do that. I can do that all with one tool inside of LevAI, and so can you. And you can learn to have it directed to all different ways and scheduled all different ways for you. On top of that, we have a customer relationship management tool. So as you begin to attract people, you can actually talk to those people in a more efficient manner, exactly the way you want. In fact, it's so exciting that you can find a customer online or a contact. I could be, flowing through, let's say, Facebook, find somebody. I can point my phone at the contact. It can capture the contact. It will resource the contact, find out how that contact communicates with other people, the things that that person talks about, and the best way to communicate to that contact before I ever talk to them. Can you imagine using that on LinkedIn for business profiles, or in sales, or just in follow-up? Somebody contacts you, you want to learn more information. Even with your team, if you want to learn more about your team, you can now have a personal relationships. Well, that's what's possible with our tool. And so you can massively enhance all the contacts you have. Now, everybody I know has wanted to build a website of one sort or another. I can think of a half a dozen different websites I need right now. What's exciting about LevAI is you can use our tool and instantly build a website today. Not even in a full day, but you could do it in the next 20 or 30 minutes. You could have your first published website. Or if you spend time over the next hour or two, you can really dial things in. But the fact of the matter is, if you've never done anything like this before, you have no tech background, you're not a chief marketing officer, you don't have to hire an agency, you can take an idea, speak ideas, and now AI can do so much instantly for you, all within the tool set specifically for you. Maybe you want to build a special promotion for your restaurant. Maybe you're a hair salon and you want to talk about your featured schedule or featured ladies in the different chairs, as they talk to their customers. It doesn't really matter what your idea is. You can build it with our LevAI builder. And we have a reminder tool. I don't know about you. Do you forget to do things? Do you forget to follow up? You understand the concept, fortunes in the follow up. Well, now, with our reminder program, we can actually teach you how to nudge your customers because you don't even have to be there. While I'm here in Thailand, you could be asleep in the United States. So during my daytime is your nighttime, but at your nighttime is my daytime. But what's great about LevAI is it doesn't really matter what time of day. So it can communicate to your people at the time of day you want them to, in the method, in the language that they want to be communicated to, and it can be custom craft messages. That's right, all of this helping you build the relationships. And if that wasn't enough and you wanted to get more customers, we have literally a prospect tool in there. You can leverage a couple billion different contacts, customize certain contacts and leads to attract more people to your business. All of this, of course, requires you to do something, right? It doesn't just naturally happen because you buy something. It happens because you buy something and you apply it. So it's critical to learn new skills in today's world. But you don't have to learn all of these the very first week. You can just take our step-by-step tutorials and learn one different service every week if you want to. Put it to work and get to leverage things for yourself. And what I'm excited about is we can take all of that and we can actually customize your own AI video. So again, you can take your knowledge base, everything you know, because you're the subject matter expert on whatever it is you know. You can enter this information into your live avatar. It can go online and can grab old videos, old websites, old blogs, things you wrote. You can upload different contacts, books if you want to, podcasts. It can learn everything about your language, who you are, and what your personality is like. And now it can feature you in a real live setting, communicating as the authority. All of this is possible all within the tool set of LevAI. And so to have an interactive AI tool that can not only communicate to people, but communicate in their own personal language is incredible. So we have two different price points. One is $49 in a month. The other is $100 a month or $99 a month. And so here's how it really works. If you want to do this for one unique business, maybe you want to build your leverage AI business around the world and leverage the fact that hundreds of millions of people want to learn new skill sets and you want to make money and earn money doing that. You can set your business up that way, $49 a month. But if you want the pro set, you want all the extra tools, all the extra leads, and you want to build it for multiple businesses. Perhaps you have two or three businesses. Maybe you're in sales. Maybe you have a corporate job. Maybe you're in networking. Now, with the pro, you can now have multiple businesses and you can really, really leverage. So get back together with the person that sent you to watch this and go through the pricing structure. Take a look at the features. Take a close look for yourself and pick out the package that makes the most sense to you. Now, here's the thing I like. I like that we have unmatched value, that it would take hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month and the inconvenience of logging in to multiple accounts just to get what we provide for you for under $100, or like I said, a cup of coffee a day. It's really, really simple. I think it's exciting that I could log into one place and get all of these features, and it's focused on the solopreneur, the entrepreneur, the sales professional. It's focused on the fact that these people now can actually learn how to use this tool set specifically for them. So we have unmatched value. You can build memberships around the world. We have high member satisfaction. People love what we're doing, and we have a very, very generous payout. So if you wanted to build a business, you can do this by introducing people to our program. We're going to give you your own leveraged AI back office. We're going to be able to teach you in multiple languages. Our platform's built on multiple languages, and we have absolute tremendous global reach. In fact, we're backed by LaCour Enterprises, which is a 25 plus year old company that's done billions of dollars in sales. It's operated in 150 plus countries. It has its full, payment systems, communication systems, tech systems, all of this under one roof out of Texas in the United States of America. And we're excited to be a part of that family. And it was all started by Blake Schrader. And Blake is the CEO and founder of our business. And about a year or so ago, he was taking a look at what was going on in the marketplace. And Blake has been an industry veteran in the social selling, social commerce space for a couple of decades. And he's done an extraordinary job at leading teams of people. He speaks multiple languages. He's launched international enterprises, has a previous law degree and a law background. He fully understands the impact a business like this can have and how to build it properly around the world. And he realized the industry was shifting, that the direct sales industry, products and services and nutritions and skincare, all these different kinds of things were being commoditized out in the marketplace. And what was happening is the prices were getting smaller and smaller and smaller, competition bigger and bigger and bigger. The opportunity to build those models was tougher. But obviously, our direct selling industry is a couple $100 billion industry. It's still strong. It's just challenged. And he said, wouldn't it be great if we could help literally tens of millions of people already in this industry do better at the business they're already in? And even the bigger piece of the pie, with hundreds of millions of businesses around the world, what if we could lead the effort in teaching them how to leverage themselves in business? And so he said, let's put together a suite of products and services and leverage AI. And that's how we started our business. So our opportunity has never been bigger or brighter. As I said, the gig economy is going to grow by many, many fold. And here's how you can get compensated. So when you share our packages, what's exciting is you earn income each time somebody purchases and when people repurchase our service. So when you first sell one of our packages, you earn 50%. So if you sell the Pro package for $99, you earn $50. When somebody reorders and uses a service on a monthly basis, you earn $20 more. So 50% the first time, 20% the second time. And we have other different bonuses as well. In fact, we have 8 different ranks of what we call partners. And the more sales you produce, the more income you earn, right? If you do a little, you earn a little. If you do a lot, you earn a lot. And so, just like anything else, we can't predict your results, but we can predict if you create sales, you're going to get paid for your results. And so, we're excited that we can show you how to unlock this trail and work your way up the system. And there's a number of different ways to earn income, not only the direct commission, but you can get paid on up to another 7 levels of overrides on sales of our sales tools. So when people are using the Leverage AI packages, you earn income on a monthly basis. Now, as you help people earn income, you can get what we call a check match. And this happens when you help others make money. So you bring me in the business, and now I go out and I make money. You earn income on the money I earn. And that's exciting. So not only do you have a direct commission, you have a sales commission on all sales, and you have a matching income bonus commission. And so, that doesn't even stop there, because if you're a true leader and you can build around the world, we also have what we call an infinity bonus or an unlimited depth bonus that pays you on the totality really of your organization. So even if you got paid, you had customers dozens and dozens of levels deep, it's possible for you to tap into that as you build your business. And again, the person that invited you here can get you a compensation plan. It's located in your back office. They'll send you a customized link. They'll introduce you to our social media properties. You can get all sorts of training on YouTube. If you go to the Get Lev AI HQ, you can see our training videos. You can learn more about us. And the person that puts you on this particular call, they can teach you more and well. In fact, when you're watching this, you can like and subscribe on this channel as well. So the thing is, we have all different ways to teach you and train you, educate you, bring you along, and leverage your success. I've been in the direct selling industry over 44 years. I started when I was 17 years old back in 1981. It's pretty crazy. And I've just loved my industry. I've loved this industry for many, many decades, and I still love it today, but I'm more excited probably than I've been in over a decade. And it didn't matter what role I've had, whether I was an affiliate or a trainer, an executive, a business owner, a consultant, or even an author. The reality was I always wanted to do better. I wanted to do a little bit more. And are you like that? So I realize that now more than ever, we can leverage AI and be everything we possibly can be. In fact, we can be more than anything we ever dreamed we could be, because we can't just double our efforts. We can multiply our efforts many, many, many fold. And so today is the day that you're hearing about how you can leverage AI, how you can put the future literally in your hands and have a huge, massive impact on your life and the life of others. And we hope you join us. In a couple of years, we'll have millions of customers. You'll look back at today's presentation and you'll say to yourself, I wish I would have, or I'm glad I did. I wish I would have. I wish I would have listened to that AI thing. I missed that cell phone run. I missed that internet stock run. I missed the cryptocurrency run. I missed the social media run but man, I'm not going to miss the AI run. When every major business leader on earth is saying this is the biggest thing that's ever happened, that more people will create wealth in the next 5 years than have literally in the last few decades in the internet. That it will be the biggest rush of revenue and sales and wealth that anyone's ever seen, and you have a chance to participate. I hope I'm a glad I did type person, because this is your moment and you can get started for, again, less than a cup of coffee a day. We're excited to have you with Lev AI. Thanks so much for listening today. Like I said, like and subscribe, share the story, get back together with the person that introduced you to this particular presentation, and let's be friends. Let's make the world a smaller place. Let's leverage AI. The future is in your hands. Good day and God bless. Bye, everybody.